Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review on Macross Delta. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 6. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed this episode. There was a whole bunch of things going on. New song, pretty dang intense battle, lots of character development for both sides, and for all the characters actually, really. And it's really, this episode really had a lot of things going for it, a lot of things building up to situations that will happen in the future, and really pushing the characters to their limits, because at this episode had a lot of things going on for all of them, making them really think about pretty much that's what this, like the main thing of this episode I feel was pretty much, what are you willing to sacrifice, what are you fighting for, kind of thing, what are you willing to risk. That's pretty much what at the end Freya ends up thinking and wondering herself. And pretty much I really enjoyed this episode, like seeing Hayate and Freya kind of like, they're just like, their situations are practically just like the same. And it was pretty funny when they were like, were they switched at birth? Because seriously, it was like exactly the same. Both of them having problems with their their senpais, and they need to pretty much want to strive to be better, and they're being pushed. At first, like I said before, I didn't really care for Master, but I do understand why he's doing all of this. He does say, he doesn't want them to die and everything. He just wants the best for them, because war is a different thing than what they've been doing. And I do see it. He needs to lighten up a little bit. Hopefully he will later on. But I can definitely see he's not doing it to be a dick. He's doing it. He's a hard ass, but he's to them because he wants them, he doesn't want them to die or anything like that. So, and it does work. As you can see, Hayate is pushing to be better and better. And Freya is also pushing to be better and better. Mikumo, though, little different. Not really much of like, oh, she doesn't want her to die. She's like, go, leave, all this kind of stuff. She is pushing her. But I'm still kind of a little iffy on one. I don't really know where or why Mikumo is kind of just being like that to Freya. And it's only to Freya as well. So I don't know if it's like she's doing it to make her become better and stronger, or is it for some other reason. It's kind of hard to see at the moment for me. And there's even moments like she's like, ooh, she kind of like likes the sound that the the Winderman boy, the prince, sang and everything. And she's kind of, I don't know, some points, like I really liked Miku at first, but at some points I kind of find it, she's kind of a little creepy. I don't really know what's going on in her head, really, to be honest. Like, she's got kind of that like god complex kind of thing, it seems, at the moment. I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know what you guys think about Mikumo at the moment, but yeah, I don't know, it's kind of iffy for me at the moment for her. After that, of course, we do get this pretty awesome, dang intense space battle. It's pretty cool to see like Mester and the White Knight like going off of the asteroids and stuff like that. That is definitely a different kind of fight than we've seen from previous ones. Never seen a space battle before, and honestly, it was pretty good. The music, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. As I always say, I always love the new music. I don't know about this song, to be honest. It was a nice song. It seemed pretty good. Like, I didn't love it like compared to like the other songs, but it was still okay. But I feel like it didn't match the fight scene at all. I felt like it was off in comparison to what was going on in the anime at the time. I don't know if that's just me, but that's how I feel. It felt really just, it did not match each other. That's what I think. Maybe if that song was playing for another battle or something, maybe. Because this one, it just did not, I did not feel it at all, to be honest. We do get to see a little bit, we see that Hayate has gotten so much better. Like, literally, the amount of like, we haven't seen him train that much, and he's gotten so much better. Him and Mirage are both, I love seeing the chemistry between them as well. As much as, like I said before, I want Hayate to be with Freya, I do like seeing the chemistry between them. They've gotten a lot closer and everything, and even at the end you can see that things are starting to change, and you can see that love triangle starting to happen, as much as I do not want it to happen. I know you guys said that's how it is in all of them, but I was just hoping that maybe it wouldn't. I do want Freya and Hayate. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of you do like Freya and Hayate. That's what I'm happy about, but hopefully they do change up what they usually do, because I know a lot of you guys have been saying, and I've been reading on forums, that it's usually the older, more mature girl, which of course is Mirage. But yeah, besides that fact, of course, seeing them fight was pretty awesome. Seeing Hayate start dancing, of course, seeing that again was pretty good. Seeing him, he's gotten so much better at piloting, even fighting off these guys that are a lot better than him. These aerial knights, they've been training and everything. Seeing him being able to like just going all over the place on the asteroids, and they're like, he's dancing with the wind, and like, yeah, he is. Just like someone mentioned before, his necklace too is one of those crystals or whatever that they have on the Winderman island planet, that when the prince is singing. So I'm wondering what connection that has to do with anything as well. Because like, does he have some connection with the Winderman? That's kind of got me wondering. That's why he can. It seems more like he can hear or feel when the prince is singing, and feel more when Freya is singing. Like there's a connection between them. I wonder if that has something to do with it as well. You can also see in this battle how much it affects Freya that someone called her a traitor, and she doesn't believe that. She doesn't even know why her people are fighting them, and because of that, that's what is really getting in the back of her head, and that's why Mikumo pretty much bashes on her at the very end, asking her, what are you fighting here, why are you on the stage? And even at the end, after hearing Hayate, see, he has grown in this episode. I'm happy on that. When he got his first kill, I don't want, honestly, I don't like it when the main character kills someone, all of a sudden they're like super emo for like several episodes. At least this one, he got, he understood it. He was sad about it at first, and I would be like that too, that your first kill. But he's he knows, thanks to Mirage. And at first I thought he was gonna start going, oh, so what is this story supposed to mean? Because like the last time when she told a story about her grandparents and to Freya them, and he was like, oh, why are you doing that? I thought he was gonna yell at her, but of course he has grown. He does see what Mirage is saying is true, and he's gonna move past it and become stronger because of it, and that's awesome. I honestly like that Hayate is growing more and more. And Freya, at the moment, she's still thinking what she's fighting for, what is the risk that she's fighting for. Obviously, it's harder for her because it's her race, it's her own people, and that's probably going to be like a lot of thing, like a big thing that's going to happen in the next episode. She's going to have to decide what she's fighting for and everything. And at the moment, I mean, it seems like it's been Hayate is the big thing she's been fighting, singing and doing all that stuff for. So we'll have to see how that is. We'll probably get more love triangle episodes in the future, and I don't really like that, but it's going to happen. Just got to prepare for it, and hopefully, please, I am rooting for Freya. I want Hayate to beat Freya. Nothing wrong with Mirage. I like her too. I'm starting to like her more now that she's more, at first she was just a hard ass, kind of like Messer, but she's definitely opened up more, and I do like that. So it's hard. It's really hard for me to say. But overall, we also see at the end that what has happened, their scar on the Winderman planet. I'm guessing that's what the humans did, something to that. And that's why that guy, the other prince, wants to kill them or beat them so badly. And that's why later on we're gonna see them fighting. Him and that other guy with the glasses all the time are going to fight, and something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna die, and because they have different views of what they should be doing. One guy wants to push the humans back, but kind of be peacefully. He doesn't want to risk people's lives and everything. While the other prince, he just wants to kill all the humans. He wants to, like, no, we're going to end this now, kind of thing, So that's going to be a big thing, too. I love seeing the different views from both sides. Not just, obviously Hayate, Freya, Mirage, and all of them, but also on the Winderman side. It's pretty interesting. And I can't wait to learn more about the Winderman's problem and more about Freya's connection to them, and what maybe somewhere along the way we'll get her talking to them as well. Because that would be hard for me too, to have to fight against my own race, my own people, So yeah, overall though, pretty dang good episode. Really enjoyed it. Love seeing all the character development that is going on right now. Love seeing how they are all growing and everything. Love seeing the different views from both sides, and how we now see why the Windermen are fighting, because of what the humans have done to their home, that scar or something like that. And then also seeing like characters like Hayate grow and everything, and then also having an awesome dang space fight. Music was good, but I feel like it wasn't matched. But that's pretty much that was the only thing I had anything bad to say about the episode, because overall I thought the episode was pretty dang good. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything missing you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.